decide, Ethan. Are you going to let Teresa hurt me again?
We've got to retaliate, Ethan, and you are the only one we can turn to. But we have to take Jane away from that vicious shrew. Your plan for peace is dead. This is war. And Teresa fired the first shot.
Taking a child away from its mother is the ultimate cruelty.
You know, if that is how you really felt, you would go after Teresa with a vengeance. Little Sarah is dead and lying in a graveyard because of Teresa. Now that is cruel. And then your own son is dead because they had to make room for little Jane in Teresa's womb. Now that is really cruel. And what's even worse is that Gwen had to find out that Jane was your baby with Teresa. Now none of that had to happen. If Teresa had not drugged your surrogate and stolen your embryos.
Which she did, because the two of you took little Ethan away from her. Do you understand this is what I'm fighting against? This back and forth, this isn't a new war, Rebecca. This is the same war. It's endless, and it has to stop.
Well, Teresa could have stopped it, but she chose not to. Ethan, this is a war, and the only way it is gonna stop is by winning it. So, I suggest you look for a loophole. Any loophole at all that will allow us to take Jane away from Teresa. Now do it.
I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to take Jane away from Teresa.
Well, I suggest you find a way.
No, please, just...
Oh,
Thanks.
great. Well, that's the thanks I get for trying to help.
Okay, Ethan, think. Honey, Jane is your child, too. And you know how malicious and vindictive Teresa is. Do you really want her to raise your daughter to be that way? Honey, you know I would be such a good mother to that little girl. I already love her. The only reason I gave her back to Teresa is because I thought it would be better for her. But not now. Teresa is going to warp her mind, fill it with lies, and teach her to manipulate and twist the truth so it serves her own needs.
Honey, Teresa is a good mother, too. If she wasn't, I would have fought to keep little Ethan. What?
Ethan, no matter what the circumstances are, you always come up with a way to defend her. Remember on that island you chose me over Teresa?
Yeah, of course I remember that. You're my wife.
You know, you really make me wonder. You know, if one day you're just going to change your mind, just go right back to her.
Honey, no. No. I do love you.
Then why is it that my mother and I have to expend so much energy convincing you to be on my side? Why aren't you on my side naturally? I mean, Ethan, I'm your wife, but always in the back of my mind, I am scared to death that you were going to leave me for her.